welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I am going to take you along a day in the life with a newborn, so if you are interested in that, stay tuned. Alright, so a quick little update. Our little guy will be 3 weeks old tomorrow, and he is a happy, healthy baby. We are still getting used to certain sleep patterns for him and us, but that's part of being new parents, and I'm sure we'll get better at it. Postpartum for me, it hasn't been, extremely difficult. I don't feel myself, obviously, mainly physically, mentally. It's just kind of adjusting and getting to know each other right now. Physically, it has been like a challenge to walk around. This may be too much information, but I did have stitches, so that means that I tore during childbirth. It wasn't too gnarly of a tear, but that's been difficult for me to walk around, so I'm getting used to that. And getting used to trying to do certain household chores and kind of manage a business, as well as take care of a newborn. My number one priority is obviously my son, which we didn't even discuss. His name is Wilder. During our wedding, I walked down the aisle to Wild Horses from the Rolling Stones. It's always just been like a staple song of Lee and I's relationship. The chorus says, "Wild horses couldn't drag me away," and that just has always meant, a lot to me. And Wilder listened to that song a lot in the womb, and it was kind of soothing, and I noticed out of the womb that he loves that song as well. So we listened to a lot of Rolling Stones, a lot of Stevie Nicks, and it calms him. But just wanted to fill you in on life with our little guy right now. Cool. So I start my day with some coffee, and because it's fall, I add a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice. I know some of you out there don't, but it's pretty good. And I just mix it in there, leave that open, and make my coffee. Little guy is right over here. He is very much awake and just taking it all in. And we're gonna do some work on the computer. Hi, buddy. So with a newborn, I'm sure some of you may know, but it is very difficult to bathe. So I put a bath on and I kind of bathe in shifts. And what I do is put his bassinet like right next to the door. I'm sure eventually I will be comfortable enough to leave him in another room, but I like to see him at all times. So I just take a bath in shifts, and I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it maybe once a week. That's just how my daily hair routine is, but so here are some of the products that I use. I use the raw sugar for body wash. I use purple shampoo because I have blonde hair, and some face scrub. So this is breakfast number 1. I have an everything bagel. I have vegan cream cheese. I use the brand Kite Hill. That's my favorite. There's other brands out there, but that's just the only one that tastes pretty similar to me. I have some avocado for some healthy fats, and some spinach and mixed kale. And then I constantly am drinking a 32-ounce mason jar. So I have water in there, and then sometimes I add juice, but this is just a splash of regular apple cider. Yeah, I drink about 8 to 10 of these a day because you need water when you're breastfeeding. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and if I'm still hungry, I will show you what I eat next. As soon as I do the video. This is the aftermath of me trying to get a good Halloween photo, so stay tuned to see what our little guy ended up being. Candle lit right now. Usually I have all 3, but I decided to do 1. And every Halloween I watch Practical Magic and Hocus Pocus if I can. So I have been filling Wilder in on what we do in this house. I'm pretty sure he's really excited. Let's check. Yep, as you can tell, he's pretty stoked. He has his Halloween hat on, but he had a small accident and peed through his Halloween costume, so that is okay. But he's taking a little snooze right now. We'll check back in soon. I'm taking you outside to see our pumpkins. We didn't get a chance to carve them this year, but we got them from this local farm. They're so cute, but the squirrels always get to them. As you can see, they took apart my gourds and all my other pumpkins, so not really happy about that, but as long as the squirrels are satisfied, I'm good. To show you Wilder right now, he has what is called the Momma reflex. All babies have it, but he seems to have it a little bit more. But this is how he sleeps, usually. It is so cute, but it makes it extremely difficult to swaddle him at night. So he startles himself often, but we're working on that. The doctor said they don't need to be swaddled, but I read that it was comforting for a newborn to be swaddled because it mimics the womb. So, I mean, I'm gonna go with what the doctor has to say, obviously. I totally just realized that I called the Momma reflex the Momma effect. It's not something daunting like the butterfly effect. It's just a different kind of reflex each human being has. I mean, we all have it, but it's not anything scary. Okay, just wanted to clarify. My husband's on his way home, and I really wanted to take a walk, but I stepped outside, and it's just so chilly, too chilly for a newborn, and some of the kids around the neighborhood are going to come trick-or-treating soon. And they are going to be disappointed because I did not have time to go get candy, unfortunately. So we'll just turn off our porch light this year and hopefully they understand. But yeah, I'm going to get dinner started soon here and I'll show you what we're making. So brief update, Lee just got home and he has to get a haircut, so he is gonna get me Starbucks because he's amazing, and he's gonna pick up some candy, so yay, we're gonna have candy for the trick-or-treaters. It's like my favorite time of the year. Some of you may know I am a teacher, so I do work with kids, and these past 3 weeks I haven't been with any kids, and except for my own, obviously, but yeah, so it'll be nice to interact with some kids and see what they came up with for Halloween this year. Yeah. Okay, some of you may know that with newborns you need to feed them every 2.5 to 3 hours. Our little guy is such a great sleeper. He needs to be awoken to be fed, so this is the difficult time. Usually I tickle his feet or talk to him loudly. right now he seems like he's awake, but he's just dreaming. Or I change his diaper, do something to wake him up so he'll feed. That's probably the most difficult thing to do, waking a sleeping baby, especially because they look so peaceful and so cute. But yeah, I'm going to show you how it goes. Success. I successfully awoke my son so he can feed. There he is. That's probably the most difficult part of my day because we have such a great baby. But yeah, he usually, he's a slow eater, so we just kind of hang out. I read a book, watch a movie, but we do this every 2.5 to 3 hours, and yeah, I'm going to take the time now to let you know, like, breastfeeding was definitely a journey for us. I didn't get it right on the first try, and I was a little discouraged. The hospital that I was at was great. There were a lot of women giving birth that day, so the lactation consultant seemed rushed when she visited our room, so it wasn't that encouraging. Because she kind of just immediately told me that we need to switch to formula, which was really upsetting for me. So for the first few days of life, we tried to breastfeed, but were unsuccessful because I didn't really know what I was doing, and neither did he. So he had formula, which was a bummer, but I am a firm believer that a fed baby is the most important thing. No judgments if you use formula or if you breastfeed, to each their own. It's however you want to mother your child, you know. But where I live, it's definitely a more liberal community, which is not an issue at all, but there are a lot of judgments on mothers that don't breastfeed, and it's extremely disheartening to see that in this kind of community that's supposed to, you know, support mothers. And I see a lot of mom shaming, and I'm sure that's been going around for years, and I've just never noticed because I haven't been a mother, but it's kind of upsetting to see. So I'm here just to let you know. You don't have to hear it from me, but I mean, just go on your own journey, and whatever works for you and your baby is what's important. As long as your child is fed, I believe we're all doing it the best that we can. So yeah, eventually he latched on, and I learned how to, you know, kind of deal with the initial painful part of breastfeeding. But every time you look down, it's just so absolutely beautiful, and if you can wrap your head around what you're actually giving your child, you know, it's pretty amazing. So, and it's a bond that I never have felt before, and it's truly amazing. Another part of it is just knowing that your body has this function, and it's kind of like lied dormant in your body until, you know, you needed it, until you needed to feed your child. And it's really truly amazing if you think about it. I know I'm rambling here, but yeah. So we're learning, we're growing, and we're connecting with each other, and that's the most important part to me. And I'm gonna be sad when we have to wean off. But yeah, I'll check back in soon. Like I said, I gotta make dinner. Keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I'm getting there. All right, see you soon. So I ended up making 3 pizzas. I just did a classic sauce and cheese. I did potato, veggie, and barbecue. And I did a spinach and fake bacon. They call it fakin'. I also had some Gardein chicken in the refrigerator that I needed to use, and some peppers and onions. I mixed that with taco seasoning, and we had kind of like fajitas. And yeah, it was super quick, super simple, and that was our Halloween dinner. I realized I forgot to film an outro, so here is a photo montage to my son and how cute I think he is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed a day in the life with us, and let me know if there's any other videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.